Vegas, and you are getting ready for another album. We are going to talk about Fable in a little bit.
All right.
But yesterday, we did the shoot for Twisted. We did the shoot for Twisted with Beanz.
That was fun. So much fun.
Beanz is dope.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect with her, man. She's really cool, really cool. Yeah, artist-wise, she's always been great. Always, the things she says, the flow she has. She's lyrical. Her delivery, she's crazy. Like when I watched her the first time on that Rhythm and Flow show on Netflix, I thought she was gonna be the winner. And they actually switched her competition. She was supposed to verse somebody who wasn't good, and Flawless supposed to verse somebody that wasn't good. And Cardi B was like, nah, they don't want to see that garbage fight. They want to see y'all two go. And she swapped it, and they ended up having that's the biggest battle ever on YouTube for that show. Like that battle right there alone has probably 50, 60 million views. Like it's crazy. But yeah, she would have definitely been in the top 4, top 3 at the end if she didn't have to verse another top 3 or top 2 early in the show like that. So
right, because again, like you said, that's the main battle that they had.
Yeah, they wanted that because they knew that was going to be ratings. They knew that was going to be big because you can just feel Beanz' energy. You can feel his energy. You knew what it was. They should have saved it to the end. But
yeah, I think so too because it was interesting. Flawless did an interview with some other YouTube channel. No disrespect, I just don't remember the name of the channel. But they talked about the battle.
Yeah.
And it was when she said something about his daughter or something.
Yeah, it kind of triggered him, and he's like, okay, I gotta end this now.
I was like, oh my gosh. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to rap battles, because you know, you've seen the show, Cardi B. Chance the Rapper was on there.
Yep.
T.I.
Yep.
And of course URL Smack was on there. And because I watch a lot of battle rap, and that's why I kind of wondered about her. I'm like, is that a lane she would probably want to go into, like Queen of the Ring URL type thing? Because they get disrespectful.
Yeah, it's tough. I tell you right now, I cannot battle rap. So you put me in a battle rap, I lose 100%. But if you want to sit down and write song for song, I might have you on that. Yeah, I don't do battle. I can freestyle. I can have a little fun here and there, but I'm a writer. I like to write. I like to sit down and think about my stuff. Yeah, I'm not in there, dissing people and this and that. So yeah, it's not me. That's not me.
How did you and Beanz link up?
It's a very weird story because, like I said, when I did that Mike Wallace song, I had celebrities hit me up on Twitter, and Twitter was big back then. So that's when everybody, all the main contacts for business and stuff was Twitter. I had celebrities from movies following me, this and that, and you never know, you never knew who was who. But back then, it's different now, of course, but back then you had a blue check if you were a celebrity. It was verified. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. If you had a blue check, you were a celebrity, and doesn't mean you were actually using the account yourself, but this means this is actually the account of the celebrity. So he might have, a publicist on his stuff tweeting, or he could be on it, or she could be on it herself. It's just how it was. Now you can buy a blue check. So when you buy a blue check, you never know who's real or whatnot. So, yeah, Beanz liked a couple of my, I commented on a couple of videos. I've been following her for a while. As soon as that show came out, I told myself I want to do a song with her one day. This is that manifesting thing. I said this during COVID. So manifesting, my destiny with her, hey, I want to do a song. I liked a couple things she said. I liked her videos. I liked them. I put comments on them. And I was messing around. Beanz is very active on her social media, and I didn't think that was really her. So she actually responded to some of the comments, liked things we said. And I just tried out for her. I approached. I said, Beanz, hey, I know you've seen some of my stuff. I've seen some of your things. I love what you do. I'm all about your work. Would you like to collab, eventually in the future? And I told her, I took a break in between free music and this whole new album, so I said, it might be a while for me to give you a song, but I will be in touch if you want to do something. And she was like, sure. That's all I needed to hear. I literally wrote a song that night, and it was done. And it was done for that.
I like Twisted. It goes back to that low, when the beat comes in, it's that lo-fi feel.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it's still kind of upbeat and everything, and of course how you guys go back and forth, it just works.
Yeah, it does.
And watching the shoot yesterday, I was doing some of the BTS, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a good shoot. And before we started, you mentioned how you saw some of the shots.
Yeah, some of the shots. Yeah,
and that how
they looked out. It looked good. Yeah, I was kind of surprised about that. I was nervous yesterday about the shoot. I was super nervous. Yeah.
For sure. Do you know when the video's gonna come out?
I have no date because he can probably mix everything down this week and send me like a rough draft copy on Friday. I can review it myself, but I have to make sure everybody involved is on the same page with this video. So when I get it on Friday, I have to make sure Beanz likes what she sees. I have to make sure that I like what I see, and then we'll go from there. I'll send it back to him, give him corrections that he needs to do. If I had to put a date on it or even a month on it, I would say end of August, beginning of October, yeah, or September. Sorry, September. That'd be September, August, September. Yeah, it'd be September or in August because I don't want to. I'm not rushing. It's not my job to rush content right now. Like I put content out when it comes. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not trying to do dates because that makes you go crazy. Yeah, it makes you go crazy because everybody's not on the same schedule as you. So if I sit there and say I want to do something, this week, I try to reach out to my studio and they're not available to the following week. Now I'm behind. So I don't promise dates. I don't promise times.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't want to put yourself out there and end up putting your foot in your mouth.
Everybody waiting for something to drop Friday and you don't have it out. Yeah, now they're pissed. So like Kanye West does all the time. So
That's a different dude, to say the least.